Yeah, man. All right, ready? So we look at the helicopter earlier, man. Had everything tied down. You know, water's above, water's below, man. Just like a Navy ship, you gotta tie things down. You know, and the wind come through the desert, man. Woo! You blow one of those helicopters away, that wind moving so fast sometimes. Sandstorms and stuff. So we made desert submarines, man. And they went, whoa, desert submarines? Why you think we call them space marines, man? We let them ride on our submarines every now and then when they need to. And then we designed them a sub above. You hear the commercial, right? Yeah. Space submarines, man, the Navy and stuff. You know, with the Marines. Check this out. You want to see something cool? Now you'll notice the front blade is tilted forward a little bit. Okay? See? It's got a little tilt to give it that forward motion. And the back blade is kind of straight up and down, and it's that slight angle, if you notice. I don't know if you notice. Okay? And the reason why is that jet engine it got on there, you know? It's pretty good, you know, could use a little updates, you know, and that's what we're doing. I'll tell you about that in a minute when we go see the flight simulator, you know. But yeah, you see, now you get to see with the engine moving, man. Now you hear that sound? You won't believe it, man, but both those blades have to be in sync with timing, you know? Because if the blades pass each other at the same time, okay, you get uneven lift, you know? So if the blades pass each other at the same time, you know, you could get instability because of the gap, you know? You might have heard the thing that said fill in the gaps. Well, you got two blades, so they got to be timed just right. So when the blade turns, there's two blades and one blade, you know, two blades and one blade interlocking like the gears, you know? Like the gears in your minds that are turning, you know, for some intelligence right now. So that's how that works, you know? So I'll give you a little helicopter fun, man. That's the mobile sub above, you know, via sub above, you know, for the United States Army, Marines, and Navy. And don't forget the Air Force. That thing represents all four, man. You know what I'm saying? You got all four, man, all four of the compasses, you see? You got north and south, up and down. And then you got, you know, east and west, you know, when we fly across the United States, the desert and stuff, you know, simulate what we got to do in other countries to fix their economies and, you know, ecological systems. So that's what we do, you know, it's pretty cool stuff. Check it out. You see, now you got a guy, if you can see him, he's kind of sitting there in the window because, you know, it's hot today, you know. But man, it's really hot, you see. It's really hot. They got the windows open, man, trying to get some air in there because it's hot. And flying through the desert and, like, you know, bad people, you know, do bad things, you know, like you shouldn't be doing that because the guys are flying in there to help, you know. We used to fly them in there, you know, with the Red Cross. It means medical help, you know. They had their little red X on, medical help. But people started shooting at them, so we had to stop doing that. So now we just call them Army Greens and make their helmets green. So we say, hey, look, we're trying to help you, you know, rebuild this in the desert, you know. So that's what the Army researchers do, man, you know, with the, you know, Army Corps of Engineers, you know. And they got choppers like this, so we don't have the C-130s, man, using a bunch of fuel trying to drop down like a bomb in the middle of the desert, you know? So maybe we can get a little better descent, you know? So, but we can't carry a lot of supplies like that, so sometimes you have to use the C-130s, you know? It's a lot of fuel, you know? So when we're over there, those oil countries trying to rebuild, that's why we say, hey, we need oil and gas, you know? See? And that's why. We do a lot of research for those people, you know? See? See? North Carolina, man. North Carolina, you see? North Carolina. See? Fort Bragg, you know? Don't brag about it, okay? It's, you know, the naval, you know, because everybody, when you're born into the world, you got like a umbilical cord connected to you, you know? And they cut it, and you got the little hole where the Navy used to be, you know, the naval. So we had these little naval oranges that grew, remind you of that, you know, Mother Earth and stuff, you know. Look at here. So, we got the Navy Corrective Research, you know, good values, one nation educating, Trinity, man, you know. Even in our chopper blades, you gotta have the two. You see the 3 blades we were looking at earlier? You gotta have the 2 and the 1, you know? See? So that's why they had 3 blades on that. You know, they could probably do a 5 blade or something, you know, but they got a better tooling with the engine design and stuff. But we figured we'd do it like that so we could have some, you know, national communicational response, you know? You see, nations, communication, you know, revival, response, restorations, you know? See, Navy, communication, restores ground, values, one nation, educating. You see, the Trinity, you know, T-H-E, the heavenly earth, you know, trying to make more greens. That's why we call them the Army Greens, man. It was the Green New Deal, man. Everybody trying to do some research. So there you go. I love these choppers, man. I finally got to see one up close, man. It's been a while, you know. So, hey. These guys, man, they're here to help, you know. We're gonna go see a flight simulator now, man. Get some Top Gun stuff. Right.